So we're at a customer's house for preventative maintenance, for a tune-up. And we go through and we find all kinds of problems with the fan motors leaking oil, the compressor's having all kinds of issues, the coils are clogged up. All these things are going on with it, and it's time to go ahead and give them the options on what it would be to fix it. So you sit at the table, you go through all your options, you wrote out some great options, and the customer says, yes, all this stuff sounds great, but it's working right now, and I have solar, so I'm just gonna wait till it dies. What do we do now? A lot of guys at that point would say, okay, well, give us a call when it dies. Well, let's flip it the opposite way. So Mr. Smith, remember earlier when we went through the tune-up, we saw that the fan motor was leaking oil, and we both agreed that that's not good, right? And once the oil comes out of your engine in your car, you need to put oil back in, and if you can't, what happens? The engine's gonna blow. So you got a fan motor that's leaking oil. We got a compressor that's running amps are extremely high, which means it's running at max capacity. It's not even 100 degrees outside right now. I got a secondary motor control that's testing bad, and I also have really high starting amps on the system. We looked inside the evaporator coil, that thing's clogged up, dirty, and nasty, and you're telling me your daughter has allergies and she has a hard time breathing when the system runs. So I understand you want to wait till it breaks down, but keep in mind, we both have already come to the conclusion that it's mechanically impossible for this thing to keep running any longer. And along the way, your daughter's not able to breathe how she should, and she's having issues with the unit. So yeah, I understand you want to wait till it dies, but at this point, when do you think it's going to die, Mr. Smith? Is it going to die when it's 70 degrees out, or is it going to die when it's 100 degrees outside? It's going to die when it's 100 degrees outside. And when it's 100 degrees outside, is the ball in your court or in my court at that point? It's going to be in my court, because at that point you're just going to say, when can I have it installed and what color is it, right? Well, right now we have the rare opportunity. It's 70 degrees outside, the air conditioner's still working, so you have some leverage on me. So, you're going to have to beat me up a little bit, and we can work on the pricing. And I know right now we have a bunch of no money down options and even some rebates that are offered. So I understand you want to wait, but when you wait, this is what's going to happen. It's going to break down on the hottest day of the year. We're not going to be able to get out to you for a couple days, maybe 3, maybe a week. You're going to be sweating in your house, and then eventually you're going to order a new air conditioner. Then we're going to have to wait for that new air conditioner to get installed. So that entire time, 8 days, 6 to 8 days, you're out without air conditioning. When you could have just had it gone and been proactive and taken care of it now, get it done. You're going to get the best possible price. The cool thing is when you install it when it's not summer, my guys aren't rushing through the job because it's not as hot in the attic. So they'll be able to take their time, they'll be more meticulous on the job. So you're going to get a better job done. You're going to get a better price, and you're not going to go and have to live through 6, 7, 8 nights without an air conditioner in the middle of summer. And along the way, we're going to make sure that you're going to be breathing better air immediately, rather than waiting another year and your daughter having to suffer through this. Now she'll be able to breathe better air. You'll have the confidence of things installed properly. It's going to be as efficient as possible, and it's going to have a great warranty behind it. If anything does go wrong, we're going to be there right away. So I understand you want to wait till it breaks down, but that's what everybody tells me. And then when it's broken down, they're freaking out. And you don't seem like the guy that's reactive. You sound like more like a proactive guy, right? And that's why I'm out here for preventative maintenance. So will you go ahead and allow me to prevent this thing from breaking down on you on the hottest day of the year? That's how I go about the solar situation.